This is battle 14 of the alpha track of Mephiston's LRE, and I'm just going to get straight into this because the chances are in about a minute's time or less I'm going to get my shit pushed in, so not much point doing a big blah until I've established that maybe my characters might actually achieve something. Very unlikely, but we'll see. Well, let's get some obligatory meat shields deployed. See if we can get some battle fatigue. Of course not. Basically just throwing everything I have at the enemy ASAP, see if I can carve a path to the far spawn point before the las cannons start appearing, but I think that's looking like a forlorn hope already. Right. Okay. Soften this one up. Pray for an overkill. And the fleeing was not kind to me there, so... Can't really keep Ravas and Aleph together unless... it's gonna have TB. Try and make the las cannon run away, and that's failed. I wonder if the drones can distract the las cannon long enough to allow Aleph to not be killed, but... Ooh, dear. Okay. If Aleph doesn't kill this guardsman, I think I'm screwed. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, this is dirty. This is filthy, but I love it. I can't believe this has actually worked out. Okay, well, I might actually start taking this a bit seriously now. I was just assuming Aleph was going to die there. Obviously, Diamond 2 Aleph with 4 upgrades, including 2 health upgrades on top of that, was extremely useful there. No denying that. Yeah, only just barely surviving that, but now I should be sort of in the clear, because the mortars, in their usual strange way, have decided not to attack. Because apparently, you know, friendly fire is... avoiding that is more important than just winning. Very unguard-like behaviour. Now I've got some lovely Voxcasters there who'll keep replenishing the ranks of any... say that, and immediately that's no longer the case, so I have to be careful now. I don't want to create too many holes in the battlefield. So for instance, if I killed this Voxcaster here now, this mortar team could flee, and then I could have a las cannon move into this place here, and it would then be free to start shooting at range, which I really don't want, because las cannons hurt quite significantly. So not going to do anything fancy, just going to slowly farm away. And unlike my recent foray into fighting the Eldar, I don't think I'll be actually trying to blabber on too long here, because there's really not a huge amount to say in these situations. I think everyone knows full well about how useful Ravas and Aleph are together in LREs. I don't need to really go into that, and I can essentially just win this battle by farming every single thing that appears in the top left corner there. So, got through everything that was being spawning in. No more las cannons left to come out and give a nasty surprise, so it's just cleanup operations now. And the first thing to do for the cleanup is to get rid of the Voxcaster. So I want the map flooding with any more bloody summons. I'm trying to kill everything. Now all of these little Cadians are doomed. It's just a matter of time. Yeah, the Guard really is one of the nastiest factions to face, unless you can reach the spawn points quickly. At which point they're just pretty anemic, really. And that's the mortar gone, so really nothing to worry about at this point. The great thing about the Ravas Aleph duo as well is that Ravas is a big target, so she halves all the damage that the Guardsmen are dealing to Aleph. That really kind of puts a damper on their damage output. They're a tanky enough duo already. Well, Aleph isn't actually really that tanky. She has a decent armor stat, but her health is pretty poor, which is why getting rid of the las cannons is so important, because they've got 60% armor pierce. They don't care about her armor stat at all. They'll just go straight through it and deal a lot of damage to her pretty limited health pool. So when you're fighting the Guard, they're the real big dangers. Mortars, not so much. The annoying thing about them is them obviously suppressing you, reducing your damage output, making it harder to overkill and make things flee if that's what you want to do. Just generally are quite a nuisance. But as was seen abundantly in this replay, you can also just get them to stop attacking you, so it's another thing that kind of diminishes their effectiveness. Be nice to get a little bit more battle fatigue, but I'm just being lazy and not healing Aleph because I really can't be bothered to take any longer than I have to of this nonsense. 1. That's a bit better. This will all be over very soon. The great thing about the Voxcaster summons, as well as clogging up the map, and the fact they clog up the map whilst being fairly harmless, is that they're very easy to overkill and make adjacent, tougher enemies run away. So, for example, those two tough Acadians just made them run away by killing the little weak summon next to them. I mean, it doesn't make any difference at this stage of the game, but no. When it matters, it's pretty useful. And now it's time to say goodbye. And that is the flying restriction beaten on Alpha 14.